Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Bekk from Cyndi Knapp. Okay, so this is interesting. It is, essentially a border tangle, but I could see somebody, you take any border pattern, you could pile them up and, make it a fill-in if you wanted to. All right, so interestingly constructed. So I'm going to start off in the middle because I like to do that. Oh, I was doing it. No, I'll do it the way I was doing it on my my version of the step out, which is upside down to the way I probably would normally think. Because if I did it the way I'm thinking now, it's like a cursive L, sort of, but I'm going to do it upside down. All right, so just from the middle, like this, sort of, like that. An upside down loop to loop. And then, now one thing I've noticed, I'm going to trace over this. I'm going to bring this up a little bit. Okay. Because then what we're doing the same thing. We're just flipping it. So whatever way you're most comfortable, just flip your tile. And so we're going to start from here. Like I said, we're going to do it the opposite direction. I got a new Micron, and it just, all those sharp edges of that nib just likes to catch the tile. So we have that. And then I think I can fit another one here. You know what, though? All right, if I do it upside down like this, or either way, I feel like I'm drawing it uncomfortably. So this is the way I have been doing it, so that's what I'm going to do. But if you feel uncomfortable, just, flip an air draw and say, okay, does that feel right? Does that feel right? You might, like when I do it, sometimes I feel a little bit nuts, but that's okay. I'd rather, do that and feel nuts versus be uncomfortable. All right, so let's do another one here. Yes. And the thing is, too, if you miss this, right, you can just have it meet up on purpose. Okay, let's just do it this way. Okay, that way you can see better. All right, messing with things. What do I got here? Okay, never mind my little mutterings. Okay. Sorry. And one thing I'm trying to do is to have some room in between, although it doesn't matter. I think it's neat however it ends up, right? Okay, and no, we'll just leave it like that. And that is basically it. And then you have all of this space that you can then decorate. It's just one of those things that's so interesting. Oh, and I'm liking, look at this. If I had continued, look at this meta shape that has turned up here, and here. Oh, I think I might highlight those. That is interesting. Oh, okay. So, note to self. No, I'm not going to do that. Thinking ahead to Valentine's Day, right? Look at that. You have a heart, and then one underneath, and however long you keep going with this. There we go. All right, let's see. So lots of fun ways, besides what I was just mentioning, to play with this. One thing you could do, and I did it in my version of the step out, one of the samples, and then do take a look at the For More Inspiration link for more great ideas. So let me just mention them. You could, I know on Cyndi, she put some little orbs on top of these, and that was neat. And then aura, the whole thing, that's neat. I did do that in mine, and then added stripes in these sections. You know what I think I'm going to do, because I didn't completely do that. I think part of it's like, what? I want it to look cool. Okay, because I really liked it, I'm gonna do some lines here, kind of aura-ing that direction. Could aura the shape of it too, up to you. And, a lot of it depends on, how many did I get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Wow, look at that. All right. It doesn't matter how many lines you have. I know in my sample, I know I had odd numbers. Ooh, I might even just, well, let's just think about this for a minute. I'm like, that kind of looks cool just the way it is. I might add some lines in between. That's kind of interesting. I was also thinking, instead of putting something up here, because I'm in a fluxy mood. Whoops. This is why sometimes it's better just turn your tile. That way you can see it the same way and you're kind of in the groove of however, you're doing things. I might carry those ends off the page. I'm not sure yet. Maybe not. I do like that. When I saw the little orbs on this side, at first I thought, when I was doing the orbs, I thought, oh, you could do a little, set of 3 flux shapes, and that could look cool. But why not go ahead and use that little crevice that's there? And then you could still put something on top of those. You could put orbs on top if you want. All right, I made these deliberate. Now, so I'm going to continue I'm going to subdivide these, as you can see. Had I thought, I would have made them lighter strokes instead of these, very deliberate strokes. Because I like the way that looks. This will still look fine as I'm subdividing it. And if you don't, it's one of those, and then if I don't like it, my option then, I could put lines going the other direction, and like the cheesecloth type of tangle. Now I'm thinking, what to do with those, because I'm picturing shading on the outside of here. I could just leave that, Okay, I'm just going to thicken the one side. Maybe thicken both. Let's just see. Let's do one side at a time, though. It also covers up all of those little places that I went over. But you know how this kind of gives it that depth, like it's a tunnel or something. And I always think that that's interesting. And because I'm not seeing that at the moment, but I do like the thicker on the one side. Oh, and then I can make this look a little nicer too. Because you can see, go on the outside. Don't limit yourself to, I just have to go on the inside. Nah, if you need to adjust something, it's a perfect opportunity, right? Oh, I like that. Okay, I'm leaving it that way. And then let's add some graphite. And I was mentioning, because I'm picturing, at least here, because this, in my mind, kind of goes down. To forget, you don't want, I take that back, what I was just about to say. I was like, forgive me for my simplistic funny terms, but then I'm like, yeah, no, don't forgive me. I like my simplistic, my language. Instead of the dark makes it recess. I mean, that's more, sounds more technical. I say up and down. I'm not ashamed of it. It makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. Now, to do it on the other bits as well, to make it kind of curvy. And yeah, I think I will. And like it's tucked. Now I just have to be careful. And I'm kind of using more of a side-to-side motion, so that way I get the gradient built up. And this one is a little dicey right there. Because I want to have... Oh, but there's the fix, and I'll show you the fix. You want to have some of the natural tile color. And I say natural tile color because you might be using, whatever, color you're using. It doesn't matter. But as long as you have some of the natural tile color there, then it makes it bendy. Another one of my technical terms. Now, if you happen to have, now that it could work with a colored pencil, I'm going to use the white charcoal from Generals. You also could, if you just have a white gel pen, you could just draw a line right up the center. But I'm going to use this. And even though this is kind of like off-white, but it'll still have a neat effect. See, look at that. So like that one, see, and look at this. So this one is, you can see it, but it's still mostly gray because it went a little too thick. Look at that. And it helps too because it goes over the black lines, and it just helps with the shine. Now we call it a sparkle. It is a tangle enhancer technique where you would just leave a little gap. So if you forget, you're like, oh, I should have done that. Well, grab your white pencil and just go over it. It's all good. And you know what these are looking like to me? They are looking like happy spools of thread. I don't know why, but they are. And I like it. I think it's really cool. All right. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed this as well. It's turning into, what's neat is just depending on how you decorate it, it can end up looking like, the same tangle could end up looking like so many different things. But I like it. All right. So again, if you, I interrupted myself. If you enjoyed this, please click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to, I'm going to just do these little flux shapes because it's screaming for me to do that. If you liked it enough to see more, please subscribe to the channel. Oh yeah, that helped a lot. Nice. Oh, that's so fun. In the description section, as I mentioned, you will find links to the step outs. Below that is my link tree. So if you would like to connect with me, if you'd like to join our amazing Tangle Addicts family, we'd love to have you. Ways to do that is, number one, come and join us live. I teach Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursdays are free. It's called Tangle Time. So if you click on the link tree, go to my website, you find where there's classes, or I have a couple of links there where you can just follow for classes. But it's called Tangle Time. Thursdays, just an hour. I do it 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And we take a tangle or maybe two. Sometimes, it's whatever I feel like. That I think that we'll have a lot of fun with. And that's exactly what we do, is we just have fun with it. And it's amazing to see the transformation and all of the creativity of all of these amazing creative minds. And like I said, it's a lot of fun. So come and join us. That is one way. On Tuesdays, I have classes that have a fee generally. The third Tuesday of every month, I have Tough Tangle Tuesday. That is an additional free one. I started these a long time ago, and I have this issue of once I start doing something, I just need to keep doing it. I have consistency issues. So I decided to keep on with that because it is so much fun. And at the time of this recording, it'll be it's this Tuesday, so whatever the day is, 17th of December. So like I said, come and join us, and we have a lot of fun, lots of fun. And let's see, what else do I want to mention? We have a Tangle Addicts community group on Facebook, so you can come and join us there as well. And that's it. Just come, participate, enjoy. And with that, I thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.